Modulate this.
In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the Fruity Vocoder. The help file has a detailed discussion of this effect, but the basics are, with vocoding you have a modulator and a carrier. So let's say you want to modulate a synth pad with a vocal sample. In that case, the vocal sample would be the modulator and the synthesizer sound would be the carrier. So with the Fruity Vocoder, we need to use the left channel for the modulator and the right channel for the carrier and route these signals to the vocoder. So let's walk through it. I've already mapped two instruments into my project, and one is a pad in Citrus. I'll go ahead and play it so you can hear it. So that's going to be my carrier, and I've mapped a drum sample. There you go, that's going to be my modulator. So as I mentioned, our carrier should be panned all the way right, and our modulator should be panned all the way left. So what we need to do is insert these into the mixer and then route them to the vocoder. So an easy way to do this, when you select an instrument on the channel settings, you can say assign free mixer track, and what that does is drop it right into the mixer by name, so it's easier to keep track of it. So now let's select the drum sample and assign a free mixer track. Now you can see my two tracks are here. I'm going to insert the vocoder into this track, and just to make it easier to keep track of the tracks, let's put in vocoder. There we go. And we'll map the vocoder right into this track. So there it is. So let's route each of these instruments to the vocoder. So I've selected the pad, and if I go to the vocoder track and click here, I've just routed it to the vocoder. It's important to pull that instrument out of the master track so that the only time you'll hear these instruments is when they're routed through the vocoder. So let's do the same thing with the drum sample. We'll route it to the vocoder, take it out of the master track. Now if I'm going to put a step in the step sequencer and hit play so that we can just have signal going round and round in a loop. And you'll note that it is in fact being, the modulator is being sent to the vocoder, and of course we don't hear anything yet because we haven't played any notes on the carrier. So if I now go up and select the synthesizer that's mapped as the carrier, and then I hold down a chord, it will be vocoded by the modulator, which is the drums in this case. So let's check it out.